money.
Yeah.
Shit, I got to not be long-winded.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you told me that.
No, ain't nothing wrong with, you go ahead and get you. We gonna let the guests do most of the talking.
For sure.
I'll get my little.
Don't
I've
be
been
a
talking to Tyler.
No, because.
I'm trying to.
I told Tyler we're gonna do
Oh, I'm
this
sorry. No,
coaching
you can go
thing.
ahead and look. I just got them a year ago.
Get out of here. Yeah, outstanding.
Thank you, because before.
Don't encourage.
Don't encourage it. What was wrong with her?
No, before that, they were just flat. After women have kids, if you didn't have anything, and then after you really don't have anything, it was just, they were just.
You're
Nobody
slim.
cared. Nobody cared.
Like you're really a slim woman.
Yeah,
And you kind of coming into your own now.
Exactly. There it is.
I tell young boys all the time, man, get you a little, because we enamored with the thickness,
But when you get the thick ones and they have kids and they too thick.
They go 250, 2 pounds for 250.
Yep. But if you get you a little
No
slim
cushion
one,
for the
Ain't
pushing.
nothing wrong with the push.
sometimes it be too much cushion for the
You
push.
just slap the thigh and ride the
No,
wave.
come
What
on.
you do?
Not to slap the thigh and ride the wave. Hell no, I'm gonna get lost up in that thing playing around.
Hey. Don't body shame in here. It's 2025.
I'm not
I feel like I gotta sit up straight, like I'm slumping it.
Yeah, no,
You can lean
You
back,
know, you have
man.
to
We
just-
try to run the. You want the?
you want the black chair?
Yeah, that's too low,
My damn knees would give out.
Right. I will too.
All right, so we're officially live on YouTube.
Uh-oh,
Officially live on Facebook.
there it is.
Officially live on Instagram.
IG in the building.
Let's go. All right, cool. You want to go ahead and do the cut? Go ahead. Live in 3, 2.
Hello, and welcome to the Necessary Unnecessary podcast. I'm your host, Nip Swag. This is your host,
Frisco.
and we have a very necessary guest in the building today. What we gonna say? It's Rodney Perry.
Wow. Necessary. Unnecessary. Appreciate y'all. Frisco in the building. What's up?
Thank you for being here.
I'm glad I had to look at it because she's too fine for me.
Is that
know
right?
what?
I don't like being around good looking people.
Is that right?
Man, I like somebody
man.
borderline ugly.
Yeah. And then what? It make you more comfortable.
No. I like deficiencies. Like I like ladies with like a missing tooth or something.
No, I'm
Makes me
missing.
feel good.
No, I'm missing.
And I like that baby toe to hang off the sandal.
Oh,
I like that. See, you ain't got one.
I mean, they struggling in these shoes, but
They struggling?
They struggling in shoes.
Rodney, I don't want you to come on here and hype Frisco up.
Don't do
She
it.
is enough of a problem.
I'm trying to help the situation. Because it's necessary and unnecessary.
Basically, and I promise you it is.
Yes, sir.
So we
But
gonna
you
jump.
give me all the swag though.
Oh yeah, Nip Swag.
Give
Put
me,
the,
Nip, you got the super duper.
Hey.
You got the Bay Area.
what I say? Yada the thingamajig. You feel me? When I met you, I said I'm Nip Swag. Put the money in the bag. You was like, all right, let's go.
Whatever you want to do, let's rock it. I rock with this guy. Yeah, man.
So we gonna jump right on in. Man, Mr. Perry, tell him what you been doing and what you got coming.
Oh, good question. What I've been doing, I just directed my first movie.
Okay.
I directed a movie called Deceitful Lies out in Raleigh, North Carolina, 12-day shoot, man. And, I'm a stand-up comic, so it's the first thing I've done that I enjoy as much as stand-up.
Okay.
Just directing the film, man. So that was dope. That movie is in post-production right now. It should be out very soon. And currently, brand new podcast. I got 10 episodes in the can already. It's called Comedy and Crime. It's my foray into the true crime world.
Okay.
Because when I started looking at podcasts, I found very little people of color in true crime. And and a lot of us is locked up.
Okay.
I figure I do episodes about them. And so that's what's coming down the pipe.
I'm glad you said that. Tell me what you think, because 2025 is already rocking and rolling. It's already a second. They done blew up a Cybertruck. They done ran over the whole Bourbon Street. And 4 people got shot in Oakland. Just yeah.
They
in
ran
that
over,
one
like,
night.
my cigar spot
Yeah.
right over here in
Shut
Smyrna.
Bourbon down.
In Smyrna, they drove a car into
Oh,
the patio.
Is that right?
Yeah.
People done lost their mind in
It's
2025 already.
2025
We ain't 2 days in, and this bananas.
Yeah.
Terrorist acts.
How about that?
I'm gonna go ahead and blame the election results.
Man, that was 3 months ago.
No, I'm saying people are pissed. They're like, we about to set this
No,
bitch
first
off.
of all, ain't nobody pissed.
So they blew up the
Nobody
trunk thing.
Ain't nobody pissed. But we live in a different world now, and I think especially people of color in America, you know, we just know how to adapt. Whoever's sitting in the White House. And so we didn't lose no sleep over stuff like that, I don't think.
Yeah, you know.
But I'm not talking about us, because it's not us who's doing all the terroristic activities that's going on. That's what it's. No, I'm not talking about.
We shot them
us.
4 folks in Oakland, I know.
Can you not? Excuse me, Oakland. Sorry about that. We're not
Shout out to the Bay Area.
Yeah, we're not talking
These
about
my Bay Area
Oakland.
folks right here.
Man, look.
Take me back. Now, do you know the history of comedy in the Bay Area?
It goes way back.
I do not.
I mean, you got to think Richard Pryor
Yep.
was in the Bay.
Okay.
Mark Curry comes from the
I
Bay.
know Mark Curry did, hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Dave Chappelle also.
Lunell just worked at Fox Theater.
That's
That's my girl right
she be
there.
having me rolling.
Me, Cat Williams, Lunell, we was all of them come up there. Daniel Dugard, John Austin, and so many great comics in the Bay, man. And I'm a Chicagoan, but when I was in the military, I was stationed in the Bay, and that was my comedic growing, my comedic home, man.
Yeah.
So I love the Bay, man. When you say San Francisco, Oakland,
Let's go.
Merced, San Jose, I love the Bay.
You got that's one of them places where you have to actually go to
Yes.
to know what it's like, because a lot of people have a lot of different perceptions about how the Bay Area is based on San Francisco, Oakland, and you just hear about it. But if you actually stay there for a while, you will be able to enjoy the diversity.
Oh yeah, very diverse.
And know that you have to be very careful out there because it gets many.
Hey, it's not a game.
Not at
It's
all.
beautiful and not a game.
It's not a
beautiful.
game.
Just like
Oh,
any
dude.
big inner city that you go to and you're not familiar with,
True,
you
true,
can
true.
get got
You
there
got
too.
to watch your step at all times. Yeah,
Indeed.
absolutely. No matter where you are.
So you know I've been stalking your page, Uncle Rodney.
Talk me,
Stalking
dog. What
the
we
page.
doing? What we doing?
Ask Uncle Rodney. I've been on every
Uh-oh.
Ask Uncle Rodney. I'm gonna let Frisco get the first Ask Uncle Rodney.
So let's tell them what it is. So Ask Uncle Rodney is whatever you want to ask. Anything, affairs of the heart, relationships, marriage. I mean, with my 54 years of life, I kind of know a little bit about everything. I know finance, I know relationships, I know comedy, I know movies, I know TV. So whatever you want to talk about, let's rock.
Dang, just put me on
Uncle
the
Rodney, you ain't got but a couple of minutes on me. I ain't gonna lie to you. You ain't got but a couple of minutes on me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay, what made you get into comedy?
Great question, and it's easy to find abroad nowadays. So you got to you just buy the size that fit.
I don't even
Wait,
know what that
what?
means.
Wait,
but yeah. What he said.
Wait, hold on.
I know what you really want to ask.
What's so damn
I
crazy?
said it's hard to find abroad nowadays. I don't pick up from the bar.
Hey, look, I'm over here agreeing. I can't
We like, wait, bros.
No,
You know what, Rodney?
come on, you can't have the D's without nobody saying
You
that.
so
But
crazy, man.
you know, but
Thank
great
you.
question. I got into comedy because my parents used to throw get-togethers at the crib, and when I was growing up, and I would lay on the floor and they would listen to these party records back in the day, Richard Pryor, Mom's Melody, stuff like that. And because of that, the person on that record, I said to myself, that person is a superhero. And that piqued my interest at a young age. I'm talking about 5 or 6 years old. And then I'm at my cousin's house, spending the night one night, and we watching Saturday Night Live, and I see Eddie Murphy. And they gave me a face. And that's what it was. And, you know, luckily enough, down the road, many years later, I get to work with Eddie Murphy in a movie, Come to America Too.
Okay. So,
Great.
I get that and everything. You can say what inspired you, but sometimes you gotta be naturally funny, though. People can't make themselves be funny. You
Right.
could try to be funny all
It's
you
a
want
hard
to, but the
profession.
people that really try to be funny, sometimes you just ain't funny. So,
But I'll give you this. You don't have to be funny to be a comedian.
Right.
Because there's math to being a comedian. If you set up and punch and that 1 + 1 = 2. And so you can do that. I mean, there's comedians that's not funny people.
right.
You know,
But they
it
good at
helps you-
comedy,
it helps-
yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
it helps
yeah.
to be a funny person.
Okay.
But you don't have to be a funny person. Like, I know people that are funny that ain't good comedians.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
You know, I grew up with Jeffrey Lightning, the funniest human being in the world. My brother, Johnny Vance, is the funniest guy in America. But he'll never go on stage because that's another thing.
Yeah.
You know, the
It
thing that takes you to
definitely
go on
is.
stage and you have to do it in front of strangers,
Okay.
that's a whole other thing. Yeah.
That's
A
dope.
hard profession.
So can I get my axe, Uncle Ryan?
Man, we waiting on it to come through. What you got?
All right. This has nothing to do with anything at all. This
Nothing
is
to do
just
with
something
that.
I was just
Just
wondering.
throw it out there.
And I wanted to ask Uncle
Take your
Rodney,
time.
how do you think the future unfolds?
Oh, you went deep on me.
Oh God.
You going
Yeah.
time travel?
Yeah.
Here he
You
goes.
went
You
time
think it's
travel.
already?
Don't be
You
extra
think
like
it's
that.
already happened? You think there's different destinies? Do you think? What do you? How do you
You asking me a
think?
multiverse question.
Yes.
Come
How
on,
do you think the
Spider-Man.
future
Let's figure it out. Then.
unfolds?
Let's figure it out. You know what? I think we're living on a plane that we're all conscious of.
Mm-hmm.
But I do believe that, I think heaven is superimposed on top of us.
Okay.
I think everything is happening like people think heaven is way this far this way, but I think heaven is among us. And how about this?
It's in the ozone layer.
We right here on it.
Nah, for real.
You know, when you die, you don't go that far. You go right there.
Yeah.
You know, and there's some science that says that birds travel back and forth through those two dimensions. Absolutely. And so time is relative because you got to think it's time X time now here, but it's 3 hours earlier in LA right now.
Yeah.
It's
Later.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And
I was
so,
just talking about that earlier.
Time it really is relative to or traveling through time is relative to where you are and where you're going. So you got to think we're always traveling through time, and all you can do as a human being is take inventory of the moments because that's what matters.
That's it.
We're all trying to get somewhere of success, right?
Right.
But if you're shooting for success, the real success is the journey. The real success is staying on the road. One step. If you can take a single step every day, you can be successful at anything.
And you heard it here.
I don't even know if you asked me that, but it felt good.
No, for real, because you gave the multiplicity of it. So we all in this universe, and it's dual dimensions, I'll say, or whatever,
indeed.
on top of each other. Because I ain't gonna lie, I never experienced it till my cousin passed away, and it was it ain't that far. I had to take the Alpha track to get here, but it took a minute, but you know what I mean? It's all travel, time and space is relative, you know what I mean?
Indeed.
And there's different dimensions and all this other stuff. I hate to even get into all that, but I feel it, around
absolutely.
me, you know what I mean?
It's crazy you mentioned losing someone because that makes you take an honest inventory of that transition. When my mom got up out of here, God rest her soul, it was a lot, And see, my mother, if I don't even share with y'all.
No, at all.
So my mother went to high school with legendary recording artist Shaka Khan.
Okay.
So she told many stories about Shaka Khan.
Shaka
But
Khan.
that's not her claim to fame.
Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan. That's not her claim to fame. My mother's claim to fame was that in high school, she was Shaka Khan ass.
Oh,
She told me.
she ran up on?
She said she ran up on Shaka Khan.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
You know what?
Let me
Not
rock
over
the
a man,
Shaka Khan.
She didn't tell me what it was
That's
or
all
what
I
it
wanna
wasn't. She said, I ain't fight that bitch over no man.
Okay.
Okay.
She told me that.
All right.
And so I don't believe her many years. So I'm doing a show called The Monique Show. I'm on the show. I'm the host. I'm the co-host. I'm the co-host. Monique is the host. Shaka Khan is our guest. My mother, who would come to the show all the time, was in the front row.
Uh-oh.
Shaka Khan singing that song. She hit one of the big ass Shaka Khan notes and sees my mother mid note.
Oh, no.
No.
You gonna always remember somebody.
My mother said, "You see that bitch? Get shit."
You gonna always remember somebody that beat your ass. I promise.
I don't know what that feel
And
like.
she got you a winner.
I ain't never.
You undefeated.
Frisco, 50 and 0.
You undefeated. Is it 50?
No, it ain't no 50. I'm just saying.
How many fights you had in your life?
Damn, you want me to count? We ain't got all day.
Really like that?
We ain't got all day.
Let me see your hand.
I only fool with rowdy
Phil,
folks.
You got a
Rodney.
little rough hands though.
I told you.
Yeah, you a thug.
Rodney, I only fool with rowdy folks.
Drop
You know.
transmissions too on Wednesday.
Don't let the swag fool you. We like real life, you know, action figures. And
I got my homegirl.
We just look like this.
You're right.
You got really nice hands compared to my homegirl. She looked like she fought her whole life. She got all type.
Really?
She got all type of cotton and.
All my
slave
life I had to
features.
fight.
Not slave features.
You
Mine
got-
are
you got good
hereditary.
hands. You got good hands.
I do, thank you.
Okay, you get one more action.
That's it.
No, I'm talking to Frisco. She
Come on,
get-
Frisco, give me an ass I can ride. Relationship.
I know what. Since you're older.
Whoa.
Hey.
I mean,
He ain't but 2 minutes older than me.
Wait, I mean, I didn't say
She
you
like to take that year
I'm
or
a grown
two.
ass
Like
man.
she,
I take it. Go ahead.
right. I mean, you got the salt and pepper. Well, you just got salt. You know what I'm saying? That shit look good though.
I don't like pepper. I really don't. But go ahead.
I feel you. So, how do you feel about women and the overdone wigs and eyelashes and BBLs and like, how do you feel about that culture of women? Because it's not just with within our community.
Yeah,
it has expanded now.
Permeated the world. So here goes.
let's go.
I think dudes that's worried about what women are wearing are whack. Any dude talking about lashes, and I tell a lot of my comedic contemporaries, I hate women with lashes. Dog, and I'm old school. We called dudes sissy back in the day. I'm like, you the sissy, dog. If you talking about this woman, like you worried about what she wearing, and you ain't giving her a comment or something, that's just white to me. Like, what you worried about? Let me tell you something. If you took and made your ass better, thank you. Because your ass was flat. Now it's better.
Lord Jesus.
You got a little junk in it. Can I chime in on this, right? You got a little junk in it. Hey, can I chime in on this? Okay, so look.
Do you care? Do you care about BBLs or anything?
This is my thing with that, right?
Okay.
So
Get to me.
do whatever you want to do, little mama. Right? But the parallel between transgenders and the BBL culture is making it so confusing that y'all doing all the same stuff, and little baby, I don't know if you're a man or a woman, and I'ma just leave you alone. And all that work you got done make you look like a man that turned into a woman. And a woman that turned into a man, and I'm not even finna.
You in the crate with that one.
No, that's facts.
No,
I'm sorry.
Oh, you want me to break it down? Oh, honey, you about to get deep now.
That was my.
No, but what you're saying is about perfection. And so that's why I like one with something wrong with it.
So
that's why I like somebody with a bad foot, a limp or something.
No.
You got it together, but you ain't got it all together.
I ain't got it all together.
You got a couple things wrong.
I gotta go.
I like that. And you get a woman that's perfect. You get a woman that's perfect, then she got those issues though.
Right. Head all messed up.
Hey, my thing with the trans, I'm gonna say this about the trans. And there's no disrespect to anybody, and they walk whatever they choose to do by all means.
That's right.
But I think you gotta do the whole thing. Get the whole package. Don't be out here.
Chop it off.
Don't be out here. Don't be out here with titties and booty
and you swinging.
And still, come on, dog.
Swinging it.
Take it off.
I feel you.
Take it off. But then ain't in my business.
But that's
what I say.
Keep it because it's a fetish for some.
That is a thing.
It is a thing.
I did have a young lady years ago before I was married. Many moons ago. And she had her clitoris was a little large. It was pre-trans. Of course it was. Many years ago.
Oh, okay, got you.
Wasn't no such thing at all that stuff.
Okay, got you.
And so I'm about to do my thing. I'm like, yo, she said, suck it, dad. I'm like,
no. Yes.
I'm gonna pass on that.
Yes. What you mean?
I don't want none of that tiny penis.
No. Rodney, you done traumatized me on my own show. I'm gonna give you.
No, what I'm saying. All right.
I'm gonna give you the mic.
Have you ever booed on yourself like as an adult?
No.
Oh, yeah, I've been that high.
Why you said it too quick?
Because I heard you when you said that at the comedy club, and I was like, oh my God. Now I done had to bust in. I done had to go in some places I didn't want to go.
Listen, I'm keeping 100. I don't have no shame in my game. My husband was with me. I was too high and I was a little drunk. And everything came out from every end, but he cleaned me up.
Oh, that's a good.
I love you, baby. I love you.
That man is a good man.
No, he's a great man.
You would still be shitty waiting on me.
What do you mean? You wouldn't clean up your woman?
Rodney, I done had to go.
So when you get old, Rodney, you gonna want someone to clean up your shit.
Let me tell you something. I've been there before.
You ain't that old.
I've had my ass wiped by another human being, and let me tell you something. You gotta have respect for that person.
Indeed.
All the CNAs in the world that's helping people. God bless you. Because let me tell you something. Because I'm stroke survivor.
Okay.
So 8 years ago I had a stroke, so I couldn't wipe myself, and this lady had my ass squeaky clean. Like right now, my ass ain't nowhere near as clean as that lady had me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
She took her job serious.
She was thorough.
Come on, you TM goddamn eye, Rodney.
I'm out of control.
I cannot. Lady, whoever you clean, who is
I'm
the clean his
necessary and
booty?
unnecessary.
Whoever clean his booty hole.
We are
wants
too.
to
That's
say-
why we
First of all,
called it
you can't
that.
clean my booty hole.
So look, come on,
Why you gotta get
man.
up in my booty hole?
Right,
No did it, man.
right. Have you ever been to a Diddy party?
Oh,
I
yeah.
have not been to a Diddy party.
Okay.
Not because I didn't want to go though.
Right. It's probably lit then.
No, it was super duper.
Yeah.
You would have went too, huh?
I
Now.
would have been right there. See, this is first of all, this thing about parties. You just gotta know when to leave.
For sure.
Indeed.
Or you gotta know what room to go to.
What room not to go to?
Hey,
It's always
because I
wrong.
done been to a couple of Hollywood mansion parties and I go in that room like, oh, this ain't my room.
It's always wrong.
I stay downstairs.
You gotta be out of there 12:30 tops. You gotta be out. So I give you a great story real quick. So I met Jamie Foxx's house
Okay.
party. Jamie throws a big party too.
I believe
And
it.
Jamie
He tried to
party-
act like he disassociated with the Diddy stuff.
Well, you know,
I don't even want to get into it.
He probably was. So Jamie party is crazy. It's packed. People dancing, food everywhere. Everything you could imagine is at this party. Party's crazy. It's about 12:45. Jamie leaned over the balcony. He said, "Yo, Rodney Perry, you still here?" I was like, "Yeah, Fox, you know, having a good time." He said, "Hey, man, you still married, right?" I said, "Yep." He said, "Man, it's about time you get up out of here."
Right. It's been turned to something else.
It's about to get crazy in 9 minutes.
Oh no.
Not 9 minutes.
You get your ass up out of here. And I got my stuff, went home and had a good memory, and booty hole still good.
I
Okay.
cannot with you.
And I think that I don't even. You didn't.
Is it over?
Rodney, we gonna do our necessaries and unnecessaries. We gonna give you.
I'm ready.
What's your necessary and unnecessary of 2025 the whole year through? What's necessary and unnecessary for you?
Necessary. Absolutely necessary is family.
Okay.
Family is necessary, man. Like as you go on your journey, your respective journey, and it's easy to lose track of your family. You know, it's easy to get caught up in business and doing stuff and traveling and hustling, and your family fall by the wayside. So family is absolutely necessary. And guess who's gonna be there when it's time to get your booty wiped?
Not your family.
You better hope your family there. That's right.
You don't want no
You need a
stranger
day
right
for
there.
that.
You don't.
And what's unnecessary is money.
Oh yeah.
I agree. We should just burn it all.
Really?
No.
We just gonna rob everybody? Or
No,
what
nothing wrong.
we
You
doing?
need money, but you shouldn't be a slave to money.
You
That
should
ain't the
worship
focus.
it.
You shouldn't be a slave
For
to
the
money.
love of money is the root of all evil.
Come on, dog. Come on, Jesus.
Oh no! Don't get him started. Don't get him started.
Oh,
Don't
let me
get-
hanging.
don't
You
get
had me
it.
right here for a minute. Look at that.
Frisco.
My necessary for 2025. Stay focused.
Wow.
Stay focused.
How about that?
Because there's a lot of distractions. Unnecessary. All the hate.
See through shoes.
Oh yeah. Toes out in 20-degree weather.
Listen, my feet, apparently they not cold because you see they sweating. Anyway,
That's
look.
a good foot, though.
Yeah.
Unnecessary, I would say hate, because I feel like this is going to be a challenging year with
Already.
already it's going to be challenging.
So who is your number one hater? Can you shout him out?
I don't think I have any to my knowledge right now. Not that I know. Of course, we all have haters that we don't know about. I see y'all looking on my page. That's another thing. How I only get 100 likes, but 2,000 damn views. Now that's
How about that?
That bullshit.
But
That
you gotta be thankful.
haters.
You gotta be thankful for the 2,000 views, though. Everybody don't get 2,000 views.
We looking, but we don't like it.
Exactly. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like haters.
I seen it.
Right.
I don't necessarily like it.
Oh, what about this? This is one of my pet peeves. Is motherfucking one emoji. Like you tell me you couldn't tap that bitch 8 more times.
Yeah. Well, Rodney, you in a whole nother bracket of stratosphere. We looking for the likes. We looking for the views. We looking for the
Right.
comments. We looking for the shares. We looking for the subscribe.
What's so necessary, unnecessary? Mr. Swagalicious over there.
Nip, nip.
Oh, God.
Well, Frisco actually stole my necessary. That was a word that I got, and I was planning to do like a list of 25 goals for 2025, and God said, just focus. And I said, focus on what? And he
What
said,
God sound like to you?
He sounds like a small, still voice in the, and he don't compete with no other noise. He don't, like, I have to really, like, cut out the TV, not be on social media, not be on the phone. And I'll get a word every now and then. I think God sounds like an undeniable voice.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And it's like, you could act like you ain't hear from him or whatever and all that other stuff and psych yourself out and stuff, but what he says is sure. And it ain't long-winded, and it ain't like he not finna argue a debate with you. He finna tell you it. I remember he told me different things, you know what I mean? But it's always one thing. Like he ain't finna be chattering. Wow. He gonna tell you one thing, and you could listen or you cannot, but he know if it's him. And if you don't listen, then you reap the repercussions of whatever happened to
you.
him.
Just gave me the word that's worth the price of admission, right?
For sure.
That's why you watch the podcast.
Definitely.
That's necessary right there.
For sure.
That's
sure.
beautiful.
All right, what's your other one?
My unnecessary?
Unnecessary. Why you leaning back like that?
I had to crack my neck
Because
because
he has to think of something dramatic
so
to say.
much unnecessary stuff. I think that I want y'all to know this in 2025. It's about this much stuff that's necessary. This much. This much stuff that's necessary.
How much is that?
It ain't much.
Ain't much at all.
But all the unnecessary could fill up the whole universe, my guy. It could fill up the whole universe on everything.
So it doesn't matter.
So much stuff. If you read Ecclesiastes, and it'll tell you everything is meaningless for real though. It's only a few.
Bible?
It's only a few things that's really necessary.
Oh, please don't get him started. Like I said,
I was super saved at one point in my life. You know what I mean? But I'm still on my journey. I'm still on my path. You know what I mean? It's a walk.
So what changed for you? Did you find out? Did you see something? Like my buddy was super duper saved, but I know when he was a super duper.
No, I've been deep in the trenches.
Yeah.
Like,
but he said he saw a lot of stuff, because he's been heavily involved with church. He saw a lot of stuff in the church that kind of
I did.
disenfranchised him.
I did. But I would never equate my relationship with the practices of the church because I feel like this, even especially with a lot of mega churches and stuff. I get in there and I read the Bible for myself. Y'all act like Pharisees. Like, you don't see you act like Pharisees? Like, I'm not finna be judging people and doing this and doing that. Like, and
when you start the church, I'm gonna come.
When I started the church, I got my own ministries. It's called Care Ministries. Come as you are, but it's like a human services agency. I take care of kids and stuff like that. We gonna end the show. No. Rodney getting all in my personal business and this that. I didn't mean to share all that in 2025, but
God,
hey, we live though. What it is though? Care Ministries, CAYR, Care Ministries, man. I take care of foster kids and they be driving me crazy, but I've been doing it. I've been in human services for over 20 years.
Wow.
Longer. I've been in entertainment longer than I've been in human services, but it was kind of like, I've been in it over,
neck and neck.
Yeah, for sure. Wow. So those are my two fields, for real.
I appreciate y'all for having me, man. This is
man,
dope.
I appreciate Uncle Rodney for coming through this thing so much.
You.
Wow, appreciate y'all.
Nah,
Thank
for
you.
real.
Put him on my
Give Uncle Rodney a hug, man. He don't want to hug me. He want to hug this Spider-Man. Double C's.
That's how you get it party.
Double C's.
No hugs.
Them double C's.
We out. That was absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much.
That was fun. Thank you.
Yeah.